Although the crypto market is doing pretty well lately, every market has to cool off. So I think it should be time for a big fat ass juicy dump on us, right? Now, I don't think it's going to be that bad, but there will always be dips and it's good to buy the dip. So I'm going to give you my top 5 crypto gaming coins, and stay tuned to the channel because I'm going to give you my top 5 DeFi projects, my top 5 this, that, such as well. But for now, it's about gaming coins. Why? I'm going to explain that. But welcome to the FOMO Factory. Smash that like button, subscribe to this brand new channel. Would help me a lot. You would help yourself even more, brother. Here's where the high quality is. Now, why gaming? Because in my opinion, you know, gaming is big, crypto is big. The combination is just meant to be, and the entire crypto gaming market cap is just as big as Dogecoin. Well, in that case, I feel like or Dogecoin is heavily overvalued or the crypto gaming market is heavily undervalued. I kind of think both, but there is a lot of potential with crypto gaming. So I'm going to give you 5 coins that if you have a certain amount of money and you want to buy 5 crypto gaming coins, I will set up a gaming portfolio, small crypto portfolio with 5 coins that has the best ratio between risk, reward, and staying safe as well, because we can choose 5, 1 million market cap coins, and then if they all do 100x, then you're okay, of course, but you don't want to lose your money as well, right? So let's take a look at how I should do that. Now, at the moment of recording, this is not so important, by the way, because I'm dropping this video a day or 2 days later, as this is not that time sensitive, but Bitcoin is now at 23.8. I expect it to come down at least to this yellow trend line, which should be, it's now Friday, the 12th of August. I wouldn't be surprised if we see $23,200, something like that. Maybe even lower. Maybe it breaks it for a while, fake out or whatever. I don't know. But nevertheless, with every dip there is, I think it's a good opportunity to dollar cost into crypto, right? I mean, dollar costing never made someone broke, at least if you're dollar costing into the right projects. So what are exactly the right projects? Because there are so many crypto gaming projects out there that it's actually unbelievable. You don't know what to choose from. And let me do this by CoinGecko, by the way. I don't know why it opens up this coin all the time. It's stupid. So if we go to CoinGecko, how to find them, by the way, and I'll also show you a little on how to do some research to these coins, because if you watch this video, you might feel like, oh, you got some cool tips, but this one is just not for me and you want to find something else yourself. It's absolutely doable, so I'm going to show you how I find them. If CoinGecko decides not to overload every time the crypto market moves 1%. Thank you very much. Now, you can go to all categories and you can just type in play to earn, or maybe gaming even works. It depends a little bit. Gaming, play to earn, gaming. I don't know really what the difference should be, because gaming is also play to earn. All right, so here you find all the crypto gaming projects. Now, if you want to buy 5, let's say you want to put $1,000 into a crypto gaming portfolio, then you should have not more than 5, right? 5 is more than enough to make big gains when it comes to crypto gaming, because this will be big. Right, so how should I do it? Well, I would go with 2 high risk, 2 medium/low risk, and 1 just very safe play, right? So let's start with the safe play, and the safe play is, in my opinion, I can already see it right here. It's not Sandbox. Maybe a lot of people like Sandbox, and I think Sandbox will do very well, don't get me wrong. But I think there are projects that have more potential than that. Also, if you look at Sandbox, $1.5 billion market cap. I see projects here on, this page that I feel like, yeah, but they have at least the same potential and the market cap is way lower. So coin number 1 will be Gala. Why Gala? Gala is not a single game. Gala is a complete crypto gaming studio. They produce a lot of games. They have music. They got the Gala film coming up. Gala is really big, and I think that the market cap that Gala has doesn't reflect the quality that they deliver. As it shouldn't in a bear market, by the way, don't get me wrong. Projects should be undervalued right now. But Gala is a really good one. Circulating supply and the total supply might scare you off a little bit. But this vesting is not that big. It's not that a lot of new tokens are getting vested. So you can easily see Gala do a 10, 20x before you even notice that this will increase. So that's not that bad. When we look at the price of Gala, it came all the way down from, no, it's not correct, 80 cents. This is never correct with what it says right here, but it came down from 80 cents up till at the moment of recording around 6 cents. So you know, and then you have to ask yourself, like, okay, why did it came down? Is the project not, you know, relevant anymore? Yeah, the project is still relevant. Even more, the project is doing way better. What I said, they got film coming up. I just bought a Gala film note, by the way, $5,000. I feel like, yes, that's how much I want to invest in something that I don't know what I'm getting back from it, right? Could have put the money in Gala itself as well. But I feel like I have faith with this project. But no, Gala is doing way better than that it did before. So what's the reason it came down? Well, just bear market, right? People are stepping out of the gaming projects, for example, because they feel like it's more risky, and it is. But over the long term, I feel like this is a really good play. So Gala, go check it out if you don't know about. I will make more videos about Gala because this is too much to cover all in one video. But that's definitely my first pick. So that's one. That's the safest asset, and we go just scroll down the list. I don't have it prepared. I'm just looking at what I'm seeing, and then I just pick them out. So the next one that's in the mid low risk, that's coin number 2. And I'm gonna write it down, by the way. Let me open up an Excel sheet. Because let's say we have $1,000, you know, hypothetically, I don't know, you know, you shouldn't follow this as advice, but this is what I would do. But if you have $1,000, you can, of course, spread out 200 there, 200 there, 200 there. But then again, I feel like, yeah, but, you know, investing just as much in a high-risk project as in a low-risk project, I don't know. Suit for yourself. The next one that I should pick, and keep in mind, we only pick 5, so I'm going to skip a lot of good projects. So don't come bash me like, whoa, what the fuck, you didn't add this. No, with a 5 picks, I cannot, you know, that's not possible. The next one, I see it right here as well. We could go for Altura because it's a bit similar to what Gala does, but then we have something that Gala already kind of does, right? So that's not what we're going to pick. But the one that we are going to pick in this case is right above it. That's Vulcan Forged. Vulcan Forged is also, you know, it's also kind of similar to what Gala does. It's also a gaming studio. But Vulcan Forged is, you know, it is different. One, their market cap is like 4 times as low. All right, so price-wise, a lot more potential. Tokenomics are not bad, right? It's okay. Then they have the Vulcan DEX, so they have a lot of stuff. They are coming up with their own blockchain, so that's crazy. And let me check. Here we go to the website of it. Here you can see a lot more stuff. Like Vulcan Forged has a lot. I can show you this. This is for a complete video. Vulcan Forged has a lot of stuff coming up, which is absolutely really low if you ask me. Like if you look at the price chart, and let me do this on TradingView, by the way, because I don't feel like showing this on CoinGecko. It doesn't make sense. So if we go to Vulcan Forged right here, to the P. Yeah, let's put it on the weekly to make it a little more clear here. All right, so Vulcan Forged, it came down from around $50. So it was, let's say $50 to where it is right now, almost $5. So also 10 times from its all-time high. The low was around 260. All right, so that was like, you know, a lot of crypto projects. They've seen the bottom, in my opinion. At least we had a very good buy opportunity. We could have bought here and sold here, so that's already profit. You can't argue about that, of course. Vulcan Forged is looking really strong in this recovery, if you ask me. And it has a lot of potential to go back. For this video, sorry for being all over the place, but for this video, I'm just assuming that these are good projects that will at least see their previous all-time high in the top of the next bull run. All right, and I say at least because good projects always see a new all-time high in the next bull run. right? So, but let's just assume that this happens. So Vulcan Forged 10 times from its all-time high. I think it can do way better because they keep on building and delivering in the bear market like crazy. So they're really working. And these are the projects that I heavily believe in. So in my personal portfolio, Vulcan Forged is one of the biggest holdings. It's not for no reason. I really love the project. So if we look at the price, it's $4.70 right now. Man, if you dollar cost a little bit here, and of course you're buying a little bit of the top so far of the relief rally, however you want to call it. But yeah, that's the thing with dollar costing. I mean, you buy here, and you buy here, and you buy here, you buy here, you buy here, you buy here, and at a certain point, you know, your average will be around here, right? And then if the project goes up, you have a lot of gains. Of course, you can buy it all here, but you know, that's a lot less gains. You can buy it all here, but that's too risky because if it does fail, then you know, that's little how dollar costing works. So Vulcan Forged is definitely on my list as the, you know, mid low risk. So we got Gala at the low risk, Vulcan Forged mid-low. I call it mid-low because it's kind of mid, but well, it doesn't matter. It's whatever you want to call it. Then as the other mid-low risk, it's not on this list because yes, it has everything to do with gaming, but it isn't a play-to-earn project itself or whatever. I don't know why it's not here, by the way. It's here on trending searches, by the way, because it's doing great lately. It's always trending everywhere, and it's crazy. That's Seedify Fund. Seedify Fund is a great project if you, you know, want to be a long-term investor, if you believe in gaming. It had a great run-up, and the last couple of days, it's been cooling down a little bit, and this was expected. I mean, well, it's not even. It's just like the same did here. It's not even mentionable. If you look what it did over the last 90 days, it went from 90 cents, CoinGecko, yeah, 93 cents, all the way to more than $3. So it's already a 3x just in a relief rally, right? So if you bought the bottom, sold the top, you were already quite, you know, successful. Seedify, it's a launchpad for gaming, crypto gaming. It's the leading launchpad. I got a full video about that. Go check that out. It's on this channel. But the thing is that Seedify, you know, you can, if you have a bigger bag you want to accumulate, then you should get more because the more you have, then you can actually participate in the launches. But just price-wise, this has a lot of potential in my opinion as well. And I think that because crypto gaming will be big, but when it is big, you know, then you'll see that a lot of people are FOMOing in like last November. And this reflects crypto gaming very well. I mean, it was around 40 cents, 30 cents even, and it went all the way up to, it was even more. It was like around $17, something like that, $18. So it has a great run. And this will happen again, in my opinion, because people want to step in crypto gaming, but they, you know, everything already took off, or they don't know what, or whatever. They want to be early. So what are they going to do? They want to step into Launchpad, so you can actually join the pre-sales and the private sales and the seed rounds, and the, you know, you invest in startups. You're there in the beginning, right? Seedify is the leading example of that. So Seedify is definitely on my list. It's my personal biggest holding, by the way. And yeah, I can make Bitcoin my biggest holding, but I don't know. That's boring, right? I mean, best case scenario, I this year do a 3x or something like that. I don't want that. Bitcoin does a 3x, Seedify does a 15x, for example, right? And if Bitcoin fails, then everything fails, so it doesn't matter to me. So this goes to my mid-low as well, and we're gonna talk about how much money we're actually gonna allocate. Haven't showed you the website, by the way, but I think you're probably familiar with it if you are familiar with this channel. So this Seedify, go check it out, Seedify.fund. It has so much coming, man. This team is working like crazy. This team is really working hard, transparent about everything. Now we got to go to the two higher risk projects. And like I said, don't get me wrong, because for example, I also have Phantasma. You see the coins that I have on my favorite, right? I mean, there are a lot of projects that I really like, but yeah, you can't put them all into one portfolio. But for the high projects, you know, what high risk projects, what's high risk? I mean, $10 million market cap is high risk, but a $1 million market cap is also very high risk. So what are we going to choose from? Well, I think I'm going to do one mid-high risk and one really just high risk, right? So for the mid-high risk, and like I said, I haven't prepared this, so I have to take a look at what's here. Phantasma, I doesn't see that as high risk. Of course, it's high risk, but I want the really high reward as well. And it has a $37 million market cap, don't get me wrong, which is super low, but I'm looking more around this kind of stuff. So if you ask me, and I don't even see it right here, but that's Altura. And Altura has a $18 million market cap. It has pretty nice tokenomics, and this is all about smart NFTs, right? So Altura makes it possible to integrate blockchain-backed assets in your applications without the need for any Web3 knowledge. And I think this is going to be really big, as NFTs are more than overpriced JPEGs nowadays, right? There are so many utilities for NFTs, and I love the plans that they have. They have a lot of cool stuff coming up. A gaming NFT launchpad, launch Ethereum support on board 5, plus games to use Altura. They got the Unity SDK on board, more games, expand the team, a lot of good stuff. And it is high risk, of course, because there is not a lot of market cap yet, and it hasn't been really, look, NFTs are not really where they are going to be, in my opinion. So this could definitely reach something. And if we take a look at the price for Altura, let me take a look, because it came from pretty far, right? Go away, you. If it came from pretty far. If we look at where we are right now, which is 2.9 cents, and it came all the way from almost 60 cents. So that's almost a 20x from its all-time high. Well, I think it has way more potential than just a 20x if NFTs are really going to be used like this. And you can stake your Altura. It's on the Binance Smart Chain, by the way. You can stake it on the website. You get like 10% APY, something like that. So you get some for free as well. So that's really nice. Now we have to look at a high risk project, and that's kind of hard because in my personal portfolio, I have a lot of high risk projects because I just allocate a little bit in every single one of them, right? Because there's just too much. And what's really high risk, what's not really high risk, I like a lot in here. So we almost have to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo, go in my portfolio. But, let's check out what I have in my portfolio. So if we sort by market cap, there is a couple of stuff that I have right here. D-Race has a $13 million market cap. But yeah, I want something with a really 100x potential in this portfolio, right? So you have to go with, for example, Realm. Realm is a very good looking project. I'm not saying this is the one I will pick, but this is definitely a contestant. If you look at how this looks, it's really great. They keep updating. They have a diehard community. My computer is a little slow in loading today, but I don't know. It's really, this is really looking very cool to me. It's interactive. Like I said, the community is behind this like crazy, and that's what you want. You want a low cap project with a community that pushes it. You see with these shit coins and these meme coins as well. Like projects are like not out there yet. There's nothing, but if the community stands behind it, you see what the power of the community can do. So Realm, check it out for yourself. It's crazy. The public beta is alive. So that might be I don't know exactly since why I have to check that out, but that might be the reason that they pumped a little bit right now, because everything is a little bit down today, but if you look at Realm, doing pretty good. One thing that I don't like about this is that the circulating supply and the total supply are far from each other. So yeah, you have to check out the vesting because this could kill the price a little bit. It's not that drastic, but it's not the nicest thing to see. And that's what I mean by this right here, because you see that the all-time high is $2.16. It's now sitting at 3.2 cents, so that's almost 100x. But that's in price. If you look at the market cap, that's not the case, because the market cap was sitting at around $65 million, now sitting at $5 million, right? So that's a, 12x, something like that. But that's just because more tokens are getting vested. So in that case, I feel like, okay, good project, good community, price has a lot to go. But if more tokens are coming, that's a shame. It's holding the price back, right? So that's not really what we want, basically. I think this would be the one. Ninneko, I don't know how you pronounce it, NINO. That's the ticker, I think. You know what I like about this? Tokenomics are not that bad. It's halfway its total supply. Okay, cool. So there is a lot to go, but you can stake it for quite high of an APY. So the tokens that are getting vested are also going to you. And like with high, last time I checked it was around 60%, but it depends on how many people are staking it. But only half, slightly more than half is getting vested, and then it's done, right? So that's already one thing. Then if you look at the website, the game is already there, right? So they deliver. So that's a really nice thing. The thing is, what's holding me back, I said this in another video as well, is look, you don't want to bitch about anything or everything, but you know, like the spelling mistake right here, you have to check if they have more of that, because it's supposed to be a big project, but if they can't properly, you know, make a, you know, road and then map and, you know, space right here, so that's not, it's one word, and lounge instead of lunch, and they have some work to do. So therefore, it's super high risk also because it has a market cap of just $500,000. So it's like nothing. So this project could easily die. But this project, if it does go into the right direction, can also easily do 100x, because gaming projects with a $50 million market cap are not uncommon in crypto, especially not in a bull run, right? So I would say, take a look at this. Also, it is far from its all-time high. The price is now sitting at 0.006 cents. The all-time high was almost 80 cents, right? That's also a big fat 100x from its all-time high. If we look at the market cap right here, it had a market cap of $8 million. It's now sitting at 500,000. That's because the tokens are getting vested. So that's a 20x right here. But like I said, you can stake it. You can get a lot more tokens as well. So that's also a 20x on the tokens you get for free. So yeah, therefore it's high risk, high reward. I would put this one in the high risk. Now, how would I divide it? Well, let's say you have $1,000, for example. I don't know. I would go, well, let's not talk about dollars, by the way. Let's talk about percentages so you can apply it for yourself on the amount you have as well. I would go for 30% in Gala. Gala has a lot of upside potential, but it's also very safe. So to put 30% in, you can easily triple your portfolio with only Gala, right? And then you have all these that can basically just fail, right? Vulcan Forged, I would go for 25%, so that's 55. SFUND, I would put in 55. If we do 15, then we have 70%. Now let's put in 20% in SFUND. Super safe, super high potential. So we have 55, we have 57. Then I will put in 57. I will put in 15% in Altura and 10% in NINO. Because this could fail. This could definitely fail, right? So then you lose 10%. Okay, that's doable. At least for me, if I lose 10%, it sucks, of course, but that's the risk of crypto. But it's not as bad as losing 30%, right? But if this actually 100x's, right? Let's say you have $1,000, so you put $100 in this, and it does 100x. You have $10,000, so you 10 times your portfolio with only this amount. So risk-reward ratio, very good. Altura. I don't see Altura fail, but, you know, I don't know. Could happen, therefore only 50%. Yeah, SFUND safe in my opinion. Vulcan Forged safe, Gala safe, right? So this is how I would allocate it if it was up to me. So that's it for now. That's my top 5 crypto gaming coins. Like I said, I will be back soon with top 5 DeFi coins, top 5. Well, metaverse maybe, especially metaverse, top 5 other stuff. Leave a comment with what you like to see. For now, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. It's brand new. Let's get this to 1,000 subs. Like the video if you like the video. If you have an opinion about these games or any others, leave a comment. See you soon. Bye.